Back in the 80s, I frequented the video shop a lot, and I would take anything out of there and just watch it religiously, you know. And I was one of those people that would rent a movie and I wanted my money's worth, so I would watch it a couple of times. Every now and again I would hit a movie that was just so fantastic that ticked all my boxes, everything that I wanted, and I would watch that more than twice, more than 3 times, as many times as I could in that period of time. One of those movies was the terrific Remo Williams. It was called The Adventure Begins or Unarmed and Dangerous. I can't remember now which one it had, but those were the kind of 2 titles for it. We had a police officer, ex-army guy, who was given a fake death, not willingly. It wasn't up to his choice, and when he awakes he's found that he had some kind of facial reconstruction, and now he's going to be turned into an assassin for a clandestine team of mercenaries that work directly for the president, and their job is to take out people that are getting a little bit too powerful, think they're above the law, and doing things that entirely aren't that good for humanity. Basic premise. But before Remo Williams, as he's now dubbed, can take on all the bad guys of the world, he has to be trained. And he gets taken to Chun, this man, this Korean guy who is going to take all the bad habits and just train him into being a fantastic human being who can do some miraculous things like float on sand. Those kind of things. It's kind of wacky, but it's so much fun. It's definitely rich in the 80s aesthetic. It has that kind of feel of the kind of action movies of the time, but it's wonderful. I think part of the thing about it that's really great is the tone. It has really great comedic moments. It has Chun, who has so many fantastic one-liners in this, you know, like, you move like a pregnant yak. It's fun. The whole training montages and seeing Chun and Remo get together and really sort of form a bond is pretty terrific. And it does do things that are out of the ordinary as well. That the whole setup of the movie feels disjointed because you get this opening act where we don't really meet Remo or his police officer self. We get a single scene and then he's thrown into Remo. We get an introduction quickly to the clandestine organisation. Then we get thrown into Remo and Chun, and that takes up probably an hour of the movie, a good chunk, as he just lives with this guy and trains. And normally that would bog a movie down, but because the relationship between these two is just so much fun, it's just great to watch, and it's 2 fantastic characters that you like to see together, and it really makes the movie work. When we get to the final kind of 40 minutes, they have to wrap it up. So all the way through this, we've had the tale of a bad guy, and now we get the finale where they have to go and just stop this bad guy, as you do. It's perfunctory, but it's really well done. There is lots of terrific action set pieces on this. There is one on the Statue of Liberty, as it's been having some maintenance done. There's all this scaffolding up round about it, and there is a terrific fight scene on there that's just wonderful to watch. There is one later on in an army compound where Remo is just hanging from a tree that's been transported from one place to another, which is just fun as well. You get to see Chun do all kinds of remarkable stuff, including running across water. It's fun. This movie is just so much fun. It's got great characters, fantastic action set pieces, a great finale, and it just never caught on, which is a real shame, because I would love to have seen a series of these movies, you know, just continue on. I know there was a direct sequel kind, but it had none of the actors that came out. I think it was 3 years after this. I've not seen it yet. It was Remo Williams' The Prophecy. If you've seen it, I would love to know, is it worth watching? Let me know in the comment box. And there was a kind of hour-long sequel last year, Remo Williams 2, The Adventure Continues, which I'm kind of curious about, but you know, I would like to have seen more with this cast doing what they do, because they do it oh so well. There is a plethora of supporting actors, familiar faces that all do terrific work, just great character moments and interesting things. There is a bad guy that has a diamond in the middle of his front tooth, which you're like, why is that there? But then it comes into the story later on. It's so much fun. There is a damsel in distress that needs saved as well later on, someone that is trying to do the right thing that is being held back by her superiors. It's just, this movie has everything that you could possibly want. I think Remo Williams is a terrific action movie, one from the 80s that doesn't get enough love, and thankfully Arrow have given it the kind of love that it deserves. I would love to know your thoughts on Remo Williams. Do you admire, love this movie as much as I do? Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.